Where shall we go today? Where shall we go? Where do you want to go today? Let's walk round. Irthlingborough. Earthling. We're on Earth. If you miss nightclubs, you can do a lot worse than come to the toilets here. They glow blue. It's like being in a nightclub, only without the beer, but it still stinks. This cross was moved to this site in 1966. First erected around about 1 o'clock. It says a cross. I'm getting angry because I see no cross. Utile. Resistance is utile. Meeting lane where you can meet people. Sadly, there's no one here to meet, but that's because of COVID restrictions, I suppose. The cottage behind me is rather unique in the fact that it's got tombstones all the way around the garden. Never seen that before in a house. You can tell this place wasn't made for cars because these lanes where people have to go to park the cars are really narrow, so they'll have to have tiny little cars. It's like corgi and matchbox cars. It's brilliant. It's almost like you're in the countryside. I suppose I am. The walls around here are made of interesting rock, which doesn't seem to do well with weathering. This wall's only 5 years old. You wouldn't know it looking at it. How do I know that? Because it says there, new way. This derelict building here is Express Ha, apparently. It's now owned by birds. More tombstones, but this time they are in a churchyard. And what a church. This is the back of the church. The back of the church. And it is stunning. This is something I've never seen before. Tombstone. Made out of metal. It's got nothing written on it. That's scary. The architecture of this church is beyond stunning. You've got the tower, which seems to be separate from the rest of the building, almost like there was a building here and they've knocked it down, and then they've added this bit at the end with a little corridor to join it together. So you've got like a chapel-y church on the end of it, but it's amazing. I mean, absolutely gobsmackingly amazing. And I'm an atheist. On this side you can see that the windows have been blocked up, and then the kind of extension part of it, it's got the main door in it, but then there's another door on this part which has also been blocked up. But no matter how you look at it, this building is gorgeous. I feel like I'm in Italy or something like that. This is bizarre but amazing. It'd be beautiful and peaceful if it wasn't for all these blinking birds. Shut up! They won't shut up. It is beautiful. As I said, you've got walkways, waterways, you've got walkways, you've got more waterways down there, down there. Cameraman, come on. It's absolutely gorgeous around here. I wonder if I can move in. I've walked back up the very long footpath, and I feel like I was an extra in that Hitchcock movie. I thought it was called Psycho, I think it was. Opposite the amazing church is another walkway that I don't know where it goes, I'll find out. But also, hear the buzzing? This is like a wall nest for, I think, the bees, so we're all right. But I'm getting out of here just in case. I've survived the birds. I don't want to survive. I want to survive the bees as well. Christ, it goes on. Look at it. It's weird. These are the traditional walls here, using the traditional rocks of the area, which is carried on this side as well. Though they made a better job of it here, it's a lot neater. But the blocks are still a bit big. Whereas on this side, the blocks are even smaller and neater. And they've been decorated by Banksy. I've been to many places that have got little walkways, but not that are as small as this, that have got as many as this, which is good. And now I've ended up in what looks like the Magpie Garden. Not even joking. Looking for the fish pond that Percy Trotter fell in. No, they must have boarded it up or something. Very pretty though. Irthlingborough is full of very old technology and other bits and pieces as well. But you can only move here if you're an Earthling. That's why it's called Irthlingborough. You can't come here if you're an alien. I wonder if Donald Trump had anything to do with naming this place. Just a thought, putting it out there. That was a chapel, by the way. Looks like it used to be an old school, but it's been converted beautifully into cottages and houses. Very nice. They don't just have a library, they have a library plus. I was going to ask what the plus was, but it's closed, so I can't ask anyone. Hairdryer on wheels. Got a couple of takeaways, King of Mam and Manamam's house, and I think that name is actually spot on. They have a pharmacy, but apparently you can only look at it very quickly. That's too much. My missus always used to send me here when I did something wrong. But if it was this cute, I'll tell you what, I wouldn't mind going. Ah, the view! They've even got a Salvation Army place. But you need that, don't you? More fantastic cottages, but slightly risen up. It's been there to buy Dr. Pepper. Nicest guy in the world works there. They don't take card, but he took it anyway, because he's nice. Top marks. Favourite shop of the town. Dolled up and dapper, but some people you're not dolled up and dapper until you've got a tattoo. But it's alright, there's a tattoo shop as well. Brilliant. They've got a Tesco Express, but I don't want to live here anymore now because they haven't got a sex shop. Ugh. Irthlingborough has an app. What the heck? That's brilliant. Well, it's to get the Earthlings to know the difference between the aliens, I suppose. I don't know. It's got the church in the distance, and then you've got this amazing cottage, which is stunning, stunningly beautiful. It's a gift. It's a gift. When I look back upon my shop, I realise it was only tat, but it was really cheap, and I give it away, so it was a gift. Love shops like that. Have a good route round, find a bargain. So you want to come somewhere that's for Earthlings only. Well, a borough for Earthlings only. You can do a lot with some come here. It's got free parking. It's got the most beautiful church I've probably ever seen, and I've seen a lot. I've seen cathedrals. This church is amazing. I don't even know why it's here. It should be in the middle of London. It should be visited every day by a million people. It is stunningly nice. They've got a cross with no cross on it, which made me cross. No sex shop. That made me cross as well. I like a good sex shop. But maybe they could buy that and move in there, and then I'll move here. Because look, they've got a cow up as well, and a chippy, big chippy. They love the food here. They love pruning dogs as well. There's 2 pruner dog things here. But anyway, there's all that going on. So if you want to go somewhere that's got all that, and it's got beautiful weather, and well, it's just nice, lots of little walkways, you can do a lot worse than come here. So until next time, let a good mountain bike go by. Where shall we go today? Where shall we go? Where do you want to go today? Let's walk round.